It's week 10 of the 2027 season, and we've got C.D. Lamb. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Cowboys and the Commanders next on Madden Football.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the number 3 overall pick of the 2021 draft. From North Dakota State, it's Trey Lance.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think 2 things were at play. Number 1, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his 2nd, 3rd check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. To throw is Lance. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Now Lance. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll turn and hand this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. 3rd down, 3 to go. To throw, here's Lance. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. but at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to see the football for the second time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now Robinson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Cowboys offense and their running back set to go once more. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him, currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. I'll give on the ground. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Lance. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Throwing, Lance. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a handoff, running right. Wood blocking to the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Greg, offensive coordinators script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, this is going to be a long day for this defense.
This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. In the run out of the gun, here comes Robinson. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Lance. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10. In trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Going for it all. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. One quarter in the books. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard, it's Daniels. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. That is Ferguson in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. That is Ferguson in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will open up a 13-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. They try to get things started offensively. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. will set up the screen to gain well. Good looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
To the air again is Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Give him 13 on that screen play and a first down. On the ground, it's Robinson. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. Daniels to throw on second down. That'll be complete to Gainwell.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Richie Grant up from the secondary to get in on that one. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Here's Matt Ariza now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll do so with first and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Throwing on second down, Daniels. A throw on the move is caught. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Now Daniels throwing on first and the pass rush gets home and he goes down. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Here's Daniels. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Third and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington and AT&T Stadium. After this, from the 39, here's a first and 10. Throwing is Daniels. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll throw with Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On third down, it's Robinson. Here's their punter now. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. To throw, here's Lance. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They motion the slot man left. To throw is Lance. He'll go right and find his running back, and he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Throwing, Lance. That's caught by Lance. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Lance looking to throw. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Lance. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start with an NFC East battle and a classic one, New York and Philadelphia. And it's the Giants who are out in front. The Giants still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently, they trail in that ball game. John Mechie, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Mecole Hardman, a touchdown reception. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Now Lance. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, like all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Here's Lance. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Commander's first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They face 2nd down and 7. Even in the air, here's Daniels. And he's not going to get away. They track him down. Now a timeout called by the defense. 3rd and long, and here's Daniels. The Commanders set to kick this one away as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Cowboys offense about ready to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They need 8 as they come up for third down. They'll throw out of the gun. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. On second down, it's Daniels. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Throwing now. Daniels will set up the screen to Gainwell. Now he's loose at the 40. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. We'll send a tight end in motion right. On the give, it's Robinson. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Daniels to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They bring the tight end in motion. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. The Commanders about to send this one away. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's first and 10. He's going to tuck it and go. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. They'll run on second down. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. First down and more, past the 30. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo. Start this one with first and 10. On play action, Daniels. And that ball picked off. It's the ball hawk. Trayvon Diggs again. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the Commanders.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have Lance and the offense out there, and they're going to go for 2. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Your tight end motioning left here. On 1st down, Daniels. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. That'll be complete to Gainwell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete. The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down. The motion man here is McLaurin. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And it's going to be a Commander's 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
2nd and 7. To the air again is Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed as they have the advantage here in the 4th.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Slot man in motion left. Lance. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. Lance looking to throw. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Try the right side this time. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25. Here's Lance. Checking it down, this one is caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now Lance. A throw over the middle going to be caught by Franklin. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. Throwing, Lance. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Even in the air, here's Daniel. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to weave his way forward. That's a 1st down at the 44-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
It's a loss of 2.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
At the 42-yard line.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A tight end in motion now. On second down, they'll run. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
That's the gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
To throw, here's Lance. And that is incomplete. We're about ready now for the punt. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.